Okay, Madfoot Sim Racing. Like, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications. And what we're going to do today is City of Heroes Homecoming, and we're going to just run through a quick, well, maybe not so quick, start of a brand new character and what it's like to actually make a hero and go through the whole process. And so here we go. And once you've registered an account, and then you just sign on, and we'll go through that whole process, and then of actually making a character and show you some of the options, or actually a lot of the options. And so here we go. We're gonna take out our picture here so you can see all the screen. Okay, you'll still be able to hear me, and my password is blanked out. Try not to actually say it while I'm typing it. Force a habit. Goes through all this thing. You should read all that, the terms of service and all that. A lot of it is the same as what a lot of other stuff. See you in Paragon City, which is their made-up city. These are the servers. Lightest load. These two are usually busy. This one has a lot of like role-playing aspects, and this one is just really busy with a lot of people on it usually. I have the bulk of my characters on Indomitable, so if you go on there, you'll see me a lot, and some of the people that I'm on with. And that's where we're going to make our character today. You see all these characters that I have. They give you, if you see up here in the upper left corner, slots used 58 of 1,000. You can make 1,000 characters. Once you actually put in a name, like I have the Madfoot original, Killer Kenny, etc., and Captain Goodness. This is the level that you are over here. Once you put in a name, when you're making a character, and I'll show you this in just a moment, and it searches everybody, then it tells you if that name has been used or not. If that name has been used, you can't use it again because they don't want two people running around with the same name on the same server. And then, you know, I go through, and each one of these has like 10 on it. And then vigilantes, heroes, villains, rogues, you know, whatever. And then, you know, there are some slight ways around it, like you know, you can use it like some of them you can use like dashes and stuff like that. You can't use a lot of the shift characters and stuff like that, but some, you know, if you like say you want to use the same name that I'm using, you could use, like, say instead of an E, you use a 3, and it's a backwards E kind of looking thing, or instead of a 5 or an S, you use a 5, things like that, or, you know, little things like that. Instead of an I, you use a 1. You know, it's just, or a 0 instead of an O for the name. Okay, so here you go. You can get past the name thing. Primal Earth, it gives you this here. You may play as a hero or a villain during this tutorial because it gives you a chance to run it through a tutorial, which we won't do because we're just here for making the character. Villains will continue to play in the Rogue Isles. Play to level 50. Okay. Temporal Warrior, play versus player. I do not even want to do that. Praetorian Earth, which is the rogues. No, we're going to choose Primal Earth. So we just go there. So you choose Primal Earth. This is a background. Science, mutation, magic, technology, or natural. hit, like it says here, you know, choose the origin of your powers. You must first select an origin for your character. The origin explains how your character got their powers and abilities. This is primarily a narrative choice and will not have a significant impact on your overall game experience. So in other words, it doesn't really matter. It's just something for background. So for this character, we'll do magic. How's that sound? Does that sound good? I think so. Okay, magic it is. And right down here it says enter a name. So we're gonna go with we can choose our name right now. So we're gonna go with Happy Cast-A-Lot. Cast O Lot. Happy Cast-A-Lot. And then we hit the search thing right here. Check name for availability. Name is unavailable. Somebody is already using that. So then we just go here and we go like this. We go, okay, well, how about just Cast-A-Lot? No. What if we went like this and did cast, and then we put a 0 there, Cast-A-Lot. So that it looks the same, but it's a 0 instead. Nope, someone already thought of that. Okay, well, we'll just do something else then. We'll do mutation, and then we'll change it, and we'll be like fry burger. That might be used. It isn't, so we got it. So fry burger. Okay. And now, how do we want this guy? What's our play style? How do we want this fry burger? We're gonna do ranged damage. Fry burger. He's mutation. Got his powers through mutation. Ranged damage. Archetype. So playstyle, range damage. That's all we need to think about. Archetype. Blaster. Corruptor. Blaster. These are like survivability, melee. On a scale of 1 to 10, it gives us the ranks of all these. Melee damage. He's got an 8, so he's really good at melee damage. Range damage, he's a 10, because we're a ranged person. A blaster. Crowd control, not too good. Not good at support and pets. Corruptor, not very good at melee damage. Pretty good. Support, he's okay. Not very good with pets. A defender. He's good at support. Yeah. I don't know. Sentinel. Wow, okay. These two right here, the Arachnos, they're the bad guys. They're always like villains. They always have to start off as a villain person. I don't know if I want to do it. I don't want to do a villain. So, I think we're just going to go straight out blaster because we want ranged damage. Then we go to powers. Primary powers. How do we want this guy to start working out? Look at all this. Archery, assault rifle, beam rifle, dark blast, dual pistols, electrical blast, energy blast, fire blast, ice blast, psychic blast, radiation blast, like Freiburger. How about like a microwave kind of guy? I think we'll do radiation blast. Neutrino bolt. What does that say down there? Neutrino bolt. A very quick but low damage attack, neutrino bolt can reduce the target's defense. Low damage, but we can always work on that. We can make it stronger. And then look at all these other powers that he can get along the way. Proton volley, cosmic burst, neutron bomb, atomic blast. That's a little bit farther down. Secondary powers. So he gets a secondary power. Oh my gosh. Earth manipulation. That's like dirt. Electricity, energy, fire, ice, martial combat. See, now the thing is, we're not finalizing anything, so we can look at it. We can always go, oh, okay, yeah, well, what do we want him to do? Well, we need a little bit of a defensive thing here. Ninja training. So he's already got, we can go back and look at what we chose. We've got radiation blast, and this isn't final. We could always choose something else, something else, but we're going to look at sonic manipulation, tactical arrow, temporal manipulation, flow of time. Wow, okay. I don't know about that. Devices, toxic web grenade, caltrops, taser, targeting drone. Wow, that seems like that could be darkness. Atomic manipulation, electron shackles. Immobilizes a single target and deals some energy damage over time. Some more resilient foes may require multiple attacks to immobilize. Electron shackles can also reduce a target's defense and will surround it in negatively charged particles. Or we can choose either one of these. We don't have to choose the first one. We can choose one of these first two. You channel a greater amount of radiation into your fists and deliver a hard-hitting blow that deals energy and smashing damage to the target, as well as reduce their defense for a short time. The affected target will also be surrounded in negatively charged particles. Damage superior, recharge is moderate. Some of these other ones, we need to look at something that's maybe gonna, man, when do we, while beta decay is active, nearby foes will have their chance to hit. Defense decreased slightly. You will gain a recharge bonus per nearby target up to 10 targets. The first target grants the largest benefit. Metabolic acceleration. Well, I think we're going to take this. Yeah. Fast. So we need to be able to hit people really fast, because I don't know how quick Freiberger is going to, how big of a defense he's going to have. Now here's the thing. This is just the general body of our character. All right. Slim. See, we can adjust the height, the physique, make him bulkier or skinnier, the shoulder width, chest, like thickness of his chest. See, we turn this a little bit sideways here, like his chest, make it puff out or skinnier. His waist, which there's a little bit more of that. I found that on the waist also, it fills it out a little bit on the side, so it does like a total circumference of it also. Hips, this gives him a little bit of a wider stance, and legs, a ratio to him, making his legs a little bit longer. It gives him a little bit more height. There's the female character, and then there's this other one which is like huge character. And we're just going to go with like this regular size guy. We'll probably make him, we'll increase his legs and his hips to give him a little bit wider stance. Since we're calling him Freiburger, we're going to like give him a little bit of a gut here. Chest, maybe not so much. Shoulders, not so much. But we'll give him a little bit of a physique. And we'll probably decrease his height a little bit. We could actually decrease that, but then make his hips a little bit wider. He is a hero after all, you know. So then we come to costume. This is where you get the most options of all. This is just a random costume it puts together for us, and I always go to Bear and start from scratch. This right here, it links all of your options together. I just turn that off so that I'm not choosing stuff and always going, oh, why is everything always this color? Well, I don't want it to be. Okay. So now, head, standard. Okay, yeah, I'm not. This right here, full mask. Do you want him to have a full mask? Do you want him to have a hat? I mean, if you give him a hat, I mean, these are all the different hats that it gives you to choose from. Now you think, okay, well, I mean, geez. Well, that's kind of cool. Well, I don't want him to have a hat. Well, what if he got like a half helmet? Well, a helmet isn't always a helmet, you know. Say you went and got a beret, modern beret. Well, you know, if you zoom in on it, here's a zoom in and out. The helmet detail has helmet detail 1. You have all these other things you can put on it. And then, okay, well, helmet detail 2. There's all these. You can only do one of these. But I mean, okay, so say I want to say, okay, well, 3 stars. Then we go up here, and the second color doesn't really matter because it's not showing anything. It's white on there. I think that actually might be the color of his, let's see, this one doesn't matter, so we can make this white, because nothing is white, so I just make it black. This first one here that's highlighted, you just click on these and switches between them. That's what color these little stars are. So gold stars, yeah, unless I'm special and I get red stars. But then again, you know, it's like I don't want those. Freiburger, maybe he has a hat, and then we go like this, and we go. Maybe we can look down here, and is there a fast food hat? An Egyptian hat. Oh my gosh. Oh man, I'm trying to be quick about it. Fire and Ice, Gunslinger, Retro, Pigment, Tricorner, Durag. Not seeing it. Nope. We could look at bandana. Okay. And then we go, what color you see guys wearing in there? Yeah. Nah, we'll make it like gray. And then this second color now does play in fact on his hair color. So Freiberger now has there we go. Face. Okay. I usually have this zoomed in so I can see what kind of a face he's going to have. Face. 1, 2, 3. I mean, there are so many different faces in here. Go through them all. Yeah. Yeah. Young faces. He's probably going to have a younger face is what I'm thinking. Hostile. Scarred faces. Supernatural faces. Yeah, and then they get into all their weird stuff. Yeah, zombie faces. Yeah, that's what happens if you eat too many hamburgers, man. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm not going to spend all day here. There we go, Freiberger the winner. This is like if you have a mask or something, or if you want to just have like face paint, there is so much stuff. You can give them like dark eyes, whatever, and it's just like a little bonus face paint thing you can put on there. This is like to close it up, and then it's like a drop down, close up, drop down, close up. Details. Detail 1 is usually like some kind of glasses or something. There are all kinds of glasses. Sunglasses, visors, like you haven't seen that in any kind of movies or comic books, right? You know, I mean, all kinds of stuff. You know, safety goggles, modern goggles, you know, all kinds of stuff. And they have them named appropriately, you know, monocles, whatever, you know, plate like that'd be kind of cool, you know, but you know, just what you want. Jester, skull mask, earpieces, horns. Yeah, you can put all kinds of weird horns on your guy. Yeah, right. Yeah, Freiberger with the 3D glasses. And since Freiberger has taken our order, oh, he doesn't get it. He doesn't get a chance to do that. Okay. Give Freiberger a little goatee. And they want you to pick two colors for your hair if you're so there we go. Does that kind of match? That kind of matches. All right, Freiberger. Upper body. Upper body is generally this area here. So we're going to give him a, I think we'll just give him a shirt. And I don't know if they have any casual dress shirt. Yep. That looks good. But we're going to change that to probably like a light blue color. Buttons. We want the buttons to be like a, we'll make those like a dark blue. Oh, that doesn't do it. Casual shirt. There we go. Dark blue. Shirt. Light blue. There we go. And then for his chest, we'll just do it says bare chest. We'll do no. We'll do bare chest, and then we'll just see if they have like a tank top or something he can wear. Which I believe there is. There's all kinds of stuff you can do here for him. Oh wow. Nope. That wasn't it. Okay. Well, we're looking at it. I mean, that's the thing. You can get lost in here so fast. Dress shirt? No. Tanker. Sure. Tanker. And that will be white. So he's wearing a white sort of kind of tank shirt underneath there. Let's see if they have a hamburger. Nope. No food, so we won't do anything. Gloves, smooth, bare hands, no. How about we do, see if he has like, let's see, small gloves. There we go. But we'll make those like the small gloves. Make those like a bright orange for fast food. Mm-hmm. Pants. Basic pants. Pants. Cargo pants. Turn the zoom off so we can actually see what he's wearing. And Freiburger is going to have some bright purple pants. No, we don't want him to have bright purple pants. Dark green pants. Whoa, whatever that was. Pull up that one so we can go down, take the next one. And let's see. Give him some sneakers. Yep. This is my last day at work. I ain't flipping burgers for nobody anymore. Shut up, Freiburger. Get back in there. And because of his atomic manipulation, we'll give him a little bit of a cryogenic aura. Nothing selected. Cryogenic aura. Very subtle. Okay. And then custom. Custom is where you choose or choose not to choose what your powers are doing. And you can see what all your powers do and stuff like that. So, okay. I'm just going to leave all Freiburgers alone because I don't even, you know, it's just something, it's more of an advanced thing. You can do all that. So we got Freiburger here. Known powers is neutron, bolt, and electric shackles. You can choose a battle cry. It's limited to like 32 characters, including spaces and punctuation. And this is 1023. It's like a description. You can write like a little narrative background. and people, when they click on your character, they'll see these. It's a Freiburger. Just say, I don't like standing in front of that, and then we'll just nuke box, aka a microwave. The R didn't show up. Okay. That new box. Such low pay. Could be PEO. I could be helping people. I'm out of here. All right, Freiburger is out of here. And then so he's going to be like kind of a short duder, but you know, hey, that's cool. Can't have everybody 8 feet tall or 7 feet tall or 6 feet tall, but that's okay. Do you wish to play this tutorial? No, we do not. Hero. He's going to be a hero. Freiburger is a hero. Complete character creation and enter the game. Yes. It automatically starts you off in Atlas Park if you are a hero. Would you like... Welcome to Atlas Park. Okay, yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. We don't want anyone to be helping us because I'll kind of show you. Just, okay, so you scroll in and out with the wheel on your mouse, and then you can go up and down, and then there's ways to move your camera around with the mouse. We got Freiburger here, and these are some other people online playing right now. And if we hover over them, it gives a little thing, and then we left click and it highlights them, and then it puts them up in our little target box up here. If we right click, it gives us this, and like I was saying, if you hit info with the left click, it gives you this little description here. It gives us the powers and information. He's level 10, okay. Technology controller, that would be like us, you know, we're mutation, so he's technology. Illusion control, and he has a few powers because he's level 10, and time manipulation, temporal mending, okay, oh, and then he went and got other powers, and he has long range, so he's moving right along. So what we're going to do is, hey man, how's it going? Oh, wow, okay. Hey baby. Whoa, you don't have a lot on. So first thing you want to do when you start a character is come over and talk to this smart vendor. You see above her name there? And then you right click. No, left click. See, I still get some of this messed up. Left click. Welcome to start your premier source for quality meta-human merchandise. How can I help you today? Show me your wares. It's this last one here. And then left click again. Prestige enhancements. It's this one right here. All this stuff is free. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those were all free. They don't cost us anything. So we're going to take them. Then you go down to the next one. Prestige Powers. Just start scrolling down. Sands of Mu. This is like a hand-to-hand power. It's free. Undead Slaying Axe. It's free. Nemesis Staff Origin bonus. So that means it works really good with the origin that we are, which is mutation. Okay. And then you just keep scrolling down. You can get one of these if you want. I don't usually get one. I know some other people that do. They always like to have something. You can get like a little pet. We don't work good with pets though. You saw that. So jump pack. You can get a jump pack in case you have to fly somewhere temporarily. We don't really need the prestige sprints because we've got some sprint. This is the one that you got to make a choice on. Inner Inspirations. Inspirations are like temporary bonuses. We don't have any right now. This will give you 3 every 30 minutes. And you can, if you use them, you use them. And if you don't, you can sell. And it's a good way to get money every half hour. Mystic Fortune. You're reading somebody else's fortune. And if they have that, they can read your fortune. It gives them a temporary power. You see it up here in the upper right. You know, you get like a little temporary power, but that'll give to them. Secondary mutation is you're giving yourself a power. You're reading, it's like reading your own little fortune. The thing with secondary mutation is there's a very slight chance that you'll turn into a little mini monkey kind of looking thing or something like that. It's a very slight chance, but it happens every now and then, and it lasts a few minutes, and you are very vulnerable, and I don't know, it's kind of weird. But it's a quirk, and it's kind of funny when it happens to somebody else. Not funny when it happens to you, but it does, and I've had it happen to me. And yeah, you get spanked. Or laughed at. But I'm going to get this one for a fry burger because we're going to roll the dice. Okay, and then that's the last of these ones. These ones you don't worry about. And then something that you can, and then you go over here and you slot that up. Temporary powers. Come down here and you hit buffs under the temporary powers and experience boosters. Double XP boosters for 1 hour, and it's free. You won't get any money when you start hurting people, but you'll get double experience points, so you'll level up and you'll get more powers. Okay, so you say, okay, for 1 hour. Well, okay, well, it's still there. I just clicked on it and it's still there. You can get that, and you just keep clicking on it, and you can get it up to 8 times, so it lasts 8 hours. So then you can get out of it, or whatever. You don't have to close it up. You can just, there's a little X right up here in the corner. It's very small and very hidden almost. Okay. So after that runs out, or if you come in after like 5 hours of playing or whatever, you can go in and refill it up, and it's free. It's just free, and you keep getting double experience points, but you're not getting any money. So like these things, if you see this little blue area on the bottom, it's thicker than around the rest of the border. You can move those around your screen. So like the target, I put the target down here. This is how I generally set my stuff up. Everybody has their own way to set stuff up. So then you hit map. See this little blue button? This locks it in place. If you click on that little blue button, now you don't. Now if I click the blue button again, it locks it back up to what they call a navigation bar. The navigation bar has a compass on it. So I'm going to unclick that and then move the map right about here. Because a little message comes up here when you take a knee and try and heal yourself a little bit. You can resize all these by going to the edge of them, just like any other window, I guess. So I'll make that a little smaller. Because here's a slide zoom on there. Zoom in and out. Do this, you can move around the city. I guess that's a zone. The city is a little bit bigger. We just keep it on the zone. Mission. I'll put the mission. Unlocked it from there. Put the mission over here. This is how I like to set stuff up. Everybody has something different. Of course, if you have a different character, they might have different powers. Like a mastermind has a whole bunch of pets, and the pets show up here, so you might want to keep your pets close to all your powers. These are all of our powers here, like neutron bolt, shackles, all this stuff. So here's our accelerated running stuff, or movement stuff. So here you go. This gives us, these are called trays, and you put your powers emojis in there. I just gave myself another tray. This is how I'm doing this. And I'm just going to show you something real quick, which is how I used to do it, is you go over here and you can do this and make them go along the edge of the window or however you want to do that. But I do this now. I've changed. Yeah, heaven forbid you change, right? And then put this over here. And so I put all my traveling powers here. These ones they give you for free. This is a sprint, which kind of gives you a little bit faster walk. And then athletic run. See, you just move your mouse over it and it tells you what you get. Now if I click on it with the left button, kind of gives you a little swirl around it. That means it's active. And it's using your endurance, which is this purple right here. The endurance. But you recover endurance. The green bar above that is the health. It's like if you get shot or something like that. Well, if I turn that off, then it's not going to cost anything. If I turn both of them on, then it'll go down to like 98, but I recover my endurance so fast right now that it won't matter. So powers, remember I got that free jump pack? That's a travel power too. Secondary mutation, I'll put that right there. The double experience booster, that is the free one, and it's working right now, so double experience booster right there. Okay, we got the Ghost Slaying Axe, Sands of Mu. Sands of Mu is like you hit it once and all of a sudden your guy punches like 5 or 6 times. So that's really good to have. So you want that there. So I'm going to take that, move it to there. Brawl is 1 punch. Nemesis Staff. I'm going to take Nemesis Staff and move it there. So these are all like basic attacks. Mutagen, I'll put mutagen right here. Mutagen is a free ranged attack that you get with your origin. Each origin has their own. They're all the same. They all do the same damage. It just they all look different depending on which kind of a origin you have. Like the mutation guy has a mutagen. He throws like a little, I don't know, glob or something at somebody. The technology guy shoots a taser at people. I mean, those are examples, okay? I don't know what everybody's is. The natural person that was at the bottom of the list has, if you hover over it, where mine says mutagen, his would say poison knives or something like that, or throwing knives or something. So he throws a knife at somebody, and they just reload, and you got like unlimited ammo or whatever. So, all right, so that's all we have for right now. We're pretty much set up and ready to go, and then the first thing you would do, you look at her and you go, "Hey, thanks a lot, lady. Thanks for all that free stuff." And then this guy over here, see, if I click on these, sprint, I run a little faster, and I can stack these and use both of them. I'll run really fast, and that actually helps me jump really high too. And then, that's pretty cool. So then, this guy right here is just some duder walking around. You see that it is becoming nighttime out. It's getting a little darker. This guy with this yellow arrow pointing down to him, he is a contact for us to go up and talk to. And then his name is Matthew Habashi. He is the very first contact that we run into, and that's where the game starts, and you start going after people. And that's information for the next video on Manfoot Sim Racing. Like, subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications. And we'll see you guys then, and hopefully Freiburger lives and doesn't get his buns handed to him and his burger fried. We'll see you guys later.